Cause I'm about that. Cause I'm about that.
I'm about that come up, running up on them fools that are talking foolish. Try to get them funds up, killing them mics just like I ran a jewels in. Y'all gonna get done up front, knowing that kid with an attitude, but you can't really blame this motherfucker. It's doing what he had to do. I'm about that cash flipping, I'm getting it on and off the market. Not about that VIP, not me, not never been a fan of carpets. All about that RIP for all of my Jesus gone departed. All about that finish, what I started, I'm about that.
Top down, like you're not ready. We ride, we ride, we gonna party. So high, we see the whole city. We own the night. Down, like you're not ready. We ride, we ride, we gonna party. So high, we see the whole city. We own the night.
Know that I'm about it, want a man I can bring the drama. But it ain't by chance I'm fucking rapping, you don't really want a problem. Made a little cash in the back end, but still rapping like I'm starving. Yeah, y'all gotta ask who the man is, hope I'm gonna be like, beg your pardon. Homie, I'm about that.
Top down, like you're not ready. We ride, we gonna party. So high, we see the whole city. We own the night. Down, like you're not ready. We ride, we gonna party. So high, we see the whole city. We own the night.
And welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. It is a Football Friday right here on YSN. DJ Yoko with you, along with a few of my friends. Did you guys hear the feedback?
Yeah, it's bad.
Okay.
Tell Mac Nuggies to mute.
No, the mute. The mute.
Is that better? Is that better?
There we go.
All right, we're better. Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
All right. It is a. We'll get you taken care of. Don't worry, guys.
Turn your
We'll make
mic
sure
up.
that You're playing in. We'll make sure you're playing in. All right, so here we go. It is, of course, September 11th, which can only mean one thing. It is Patriot Day and National Day of Service and Remembrance. And a little bit somber way to start the show, but the one question everybody always asked was, where were you when 9/11 2001 happened? I'll start it off. I was in junior history, of all places. And it happened. We really didn't understand what was going on at first, but clear as day, our teacher, Mr. Wright, knew exactly what was going on, and he said, just stay in your seats, watch as this unfolds, because this is something you're going to remember for the rest of your life, where you were, what you were doing, and so forth. On behalf of everybody here at YSN, our thoughts and prayers continue to be with those who lost people, who were affected in one way or another during 9/11, 19 years ago. Hard to believe. EB, where were you?
I was actually second period science class. I remember it too because it was a big week of football. It was EP Columbiana 2000, obviously 2001. You guys were top dog. We had a lot of talent, and we always talk about how we came out beginning of that game. And who was your quarterback?
Smitty Kendrew.
I think it was Smitty, or it was someone, and Derek Garrett that carried the flag out together. It's kind of like a unified thing. And I always remember Coach Spade's speech after that practice, because there was just a lot of questions, what's going on? Should you have practice? We actually had a coach who was in New York City in a hotel right across from there at the time. And I remember Spade always saying, like, this is a terrorist attack. When you guys sit there and you falter and you cower and you play into their fear, you're doing exactly what they want you to do. So we're just going to continue on and live our lives how we should. So,
Paulie, where were you?
I was at a friend's house. We were I was in college, so we were doing a little partying the night before, and I stayed the night at a friend's house, and we woke up to his family saying, guys, this is insane. You guys got to come watch this. And it was just something I never forget. And it was just something we as a country should never forget either. I mean, it's just 19 years went by like that. It's crazy to think about. That was 19 years ago. But to me, it seems like yesterday, remembering where I was and what was happening and watching all that and knowing that, like, this happened to us. So,
JB, where were you?
I was in fourth grade. And I don't even know what class. It probably was towards the end of the day. And the principal came down with my mom, and my mom came in first and was just like, "We got to go." And I thought I was in trouble for something I did, but she just told me like, "Hey, no football." Like my dad was the president of the Little Raiders, and I remember coming home, and she waited for my dad to come home and tell us what happened. And my dad and I, first question out of my mouth was, "Do I have football tonight?" And my dad said no. But yeah, it's a tragical thing what happened. We should never. Yeah, it's a good word. Tragical. Yeah, it's a good word. Tragic. Yeah, same thing. All good. But
You
it was
just
tragic what
you just
happened.
went tragic and magical, didn't you?
Yeah, I tried. But it was a tragic thing what happened. We should never forget it. It was the first time in my life and the only time in my life so far where you see America fall to its knees and we looked dead, but we came back better, bigger and better. Oh, hi, Brittany. My friend.
Quinn, where were you?
I was in first grade. I don't know. I was in first grade. I didn't know any better at the time.
That was it.
That was it. Like
That's all you got.
I didn't know what was going on. I was in first grade. I think the only thing I worried about was like what's for lunch or something at the time.
That's all you worry about now.
I didn't know any better.
All right, let's go to Mac Nuggies.
Tragically, I was in, I think I was a sophomore, junior. Third period, my football coach drugged me. I was roaming the halls like normal in the falls, and my football coach drugged me in and said, "Hey, sit down. You need to watch this." And he was having a class, and they had those TVs up in the corner of the rooms, and we sat there and watched it, and nobody really understood what was going on or what it meant, or we just thought we were just kind of watching something. And then we actually watched the second plane crash into the second building.
Well, so we don't get feedback, but poor Michael wasn't even born yet. He wasn't born until 04, so he has. I just asked him, "Do you know? I mean, when we say 9/11, does it mean anything to you?" And he goes, So I mean, it's like when somebody says another war to us. Unless you're a history buff, you just kind of say, "Well, it happened before I was born, so I don't want to talk about it." Much like Steelers fans, and I consider myself one, but I don't talk about Super Bowl championships before I was born because I wasn't a fan, so can't do it. Homer Thompson, how are you, my friend?
Doing good, DJ. Doing good.
Where were you 19 years ago today?
Let's see. I was almost a year old, so I was in my mom's arms over in Boardman. That was our old house. That's the only reason I know is because my mom told me about it. But, I get that, to Michael, it doesn't mean that much, but I am a history guy. So, I've always learned about all the old wars and 9/11. We go over it every year in school. So it means a lot to me. I'm a huge America guy. So it's just tragic. It's not tragically or tragical. It's tragic.
JB, you still good with tragical?
Yeah, still good.
Final answer. Final answer.
Final
He's good with
answer
tragical.
there, DJ. Still good.
All right. We'll go with Ty. Where were you 19 years ago?
I was about a few years old. The only thing I really remember was my mom being on the phone with my sister that whole day. So I didn't really experience it the way a lot of other people did. I do know some 10, 12, something like that years later, because I'm always big into researching things and learning more about the past. And, I'm a big history guy, much like Jamie is. And I remember that was like one of the very first topics when I started really getting into just researching. I just remember researching everything, watching like the old broadcasts, kind of getting immersed into like the feeling of America and what we as a nation went through at that time to try to, and captivate those feelings of people that were older than me. And I remember doing that, and, it's not the same as living it as a lot of other people older than me did. But I mean, I tried really just to understand. And I think that was, when looking back on it, once you learn everything about it, it's just a super tragic event. And, always remember those, the lives lost on that day.
From all of that that happened that day, for me, it was, I've always loved the country, but that was my first taste of patriotism. What I mean by that is like, you want to go defend your country. You're ready to go. If they're bringing it to our front door, you better be careful on whose door you knock, because that was the first time for me as a junior where we were looking to, some of my friends are looking to enlist. So we had to sign up for the draft, all that stuff. So it was a turning point in my life that I'll never forget. And I'm not sure that I never get there if it wasn't for 9/11. But obviously with the colors of YSN, it's red, white, and blue for a reason. It's not for marketing reasons. It's because we love this country so incredibly much that we, everything that I do personally, I try to, mimic the colors red, white, and blue because of the pride that we have for America. So, Paul, I'm going to look at your little nameplate there. This box brought to you by the letters L and G. And before we got on, you explained to me it's, oh, look at this guy. Making an appearance. This guy over my shoulder.
You got a creeper.
It is. It is the general manager, Steve Leslie. But those two letters, L and G, let's go. All right, here we go. It is Football Friday here in the Valley, ladies and gentlemen. We got one game under our belt already. The guy below in the middle, one half of the McNuggies, is going to take us through what the hell happened in Beaver Local last night because he's pretty damn excited about it, I can tell. Go ahead, McNuggies.
I really don't think anybody expected what happened last night to actually happen. 49-0 against Indian Creek. That doesn't happen every day, and especially not with the Beaver Local Beavers. I think that it was the first time that my father, Mike McKenzie, had defeated Andrew Connor, the Indian Creek head coach for 18 years in his coaching career, so I know he was definitely really excited about that one. 28-0 was the score at the end of the first quarter. One defensive touchdown on I believe it was 7-yard pick six by defensive lineman Tommy Warwick, one of those rare D-line pick sixes that you'll see. Offensively, Tanner Johnston through the air and on the ground absolutely tore up Indian Creek's defense, throwing touchdowns to, I believe, one was a screen pass to Caleb White, one went to Dylan Moore, and I believe another went to Logan Krulik. On the ground, Johnston also ran it in from, I believe, 40-some yards out. Devin Salisbury, coming off of an injury that kept him out of the first two games, ran one from 43 out as well. And then Logan Krulik also had a pick six on defense. Final score was 49-0. And the word I'd like to use about that game was an absolute bludgeoning of the Redskins.
Oh, bludgeoning. Where's Betos? Where's Betos?
Mike, how do you feel sitting next to the
Probably go BL. I quit.
Hang on. Paul's got something for you, Mike.
Mike, how does it feel sitting next to the lone guy who picked Indian Creek right next to you?
I don't know if you know.
I forget him now.
He was looking at me the whole time. He was going like this while he was talking about bludgeoning.
Nah, it's good. He's going to feel the effects of that on his win percentage, but, it's all in good fun.
It was interesting because whenever McNuggies walked into the studio today, Mac just looked at him and said, "Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest." And he goes, all I got to say is 49-0. And that was it. So
49-0.
Whammy.
Don't
all right, boys.
Don't lead with your chin.
You know what time it is. It is Football Pick Friday, and we start with one of the big ones in the Valley. We're going to start with what I think is the biggest game of the night. Austintown Fitch versus Cheney. The West Side rivalry is renewed. And we will start with Ty Bartell, the voice of the Austintown Fitch Falcons.
I think this is first off, this is going to be a great game. I'm glad that this rivalry is kind of getting renewed. I'm trying to light the fires under the people again because I want to recreate that rivalry because my dad being a Cheney boy always talked to me about that rivalry, and me being from Fitch, he hated the fact that I went to Fitch for high school, and he talked about that whole rivalry because he played football, he played basketball, so he always knew about that Fitch and Cheney rivalry. I think Fitch and Cheney, this game tonight is going to be interesting because I think this is probably the lightest game on the schedule. I don't want to say that, but I mean, with the gauntlet of schedule that Fitch has, Cheney's probably a game that Fitch might overlook, and Cheney can be dangerous doing that, and it can be dangerous for Fitch. I'll say Fitch is going to take this one, but I wouldn't be surprised if Cheney can surprise some people tonight.
Well, Ty, you're lucky it's the Power Hour and a half today because that was quite the long-winded pick, but I'll take it. I'll take it nonetheless. All right, we are on to Homer Thompson, who is getting loved by the masses today. Young man, what do you got? Did you go out there on Fiverr and try to attract some fans? What did you do?
Yeah, I had to retweet it on Twitter, put it out on Instagram a little bit. Shannon, it's the old quarterback right there. He's on the flag football team too, so shout out him.
Right. You got Fitch and Cheney. Who you taking?
Got to go with Fitch.
All right, Fitch down. Paul, are you keeping track of all these? We know Anthony is in the digital age. Let's go with Billy Mack. Who you got, Fitch or Cheney?
The over-under is 5. How many touchdown passes Fitch can score? So I'm going Fitch big.
Who made up the over/under?
Taking the over.
That's how much Billy Mack misses his football gambling. But yeah, I think Sherwood does some great things in the fourth quarter. I think Cheney takes a lead into the fourth, but Fitch ends up winning the game in the end. I think exactly what Ty thinks. Maybe an overlook. The rivalry is back. I think Cheney comes out with a fire lit underneath of them, but Fitch does take it in the end. I think that this is one team that there's no magical upset that's going to be pulled on this team.
All right, Q, who do you have? Fitch, Cheney?
Fitch by 100.
Wow. And didn't even blink.
Nope.
All right, JB, I'm almost scared.
I'll go Fitch by 40.
40?
40
My
and a half. 40 and a half.
All right, Paul Munson.
Fitch. Keep it simple. Just say the damn team.
EB.
I'm not going to say the damn team just to piss Paul off. So I think Cheney keeps this one close going into the third quarter, but Fitch pulls away. We'll just go Fitch. I'm not giving a score. They just win.
Slavesko is up the ante every time he types in. It was Cheney by 21. Now it's Cheney by 100. So hedging their bets over there in Hubbard. Is he Hubbard guy, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to take Fitch. I'm going to take Fitch, and it's going to be a close game. So we'll see how that pans out. I'm not taking Fitch by 100 like some people below that sipping on their tea. So
Water.
He sips on his purified water.
yeah.
East Palestine water, baby. Gritty, and I love it.
All right, you already used that one, Dick.
Not like their football team.
Wow.
Ooh.
It's not going to get you wins, Quinn.
I don't think they're going to be hurt by a dude that sweeps floors. They're going to look at you as an inspiration.
I wax floors too. Don't forget about it.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Can we give JB a spelling contest right now?
What was your word? Bludgeoning?
Spell bludgeoning.
Spell what?
Bludgeoning.
I've never heard that word before in my entire life.
Hey,
Well, that
Alexa.
bludgeoning is way.
Hey, Alexa, how do you spell bludgeoning?
Can you use it in a
That's
sentence?
just
vocabulary.
Can you use it in a sentence, JB?
I was bludgeoning.
Can you say
Use
it?
it in a sentence.
What?
Beaver Little Beavers gave it out. I don't know how to. Bludgeoning, spell it.
I never heard that word before until now.
I told you. It's way beyond his
I'm not
vocabulary.
gonna I don't go around and look at a dictionary and be like, words. What word's gonna get told to me today?
You have a fifth grade reading level. I
Trying to
swear.
make myself better for Struthers and Southern tonight.
Struthers and Jefferson.
Jefferson.
You're an
Oh,
idiot.
Jefferson. That's on me. That's on me. That's on
You
me.
know the game you're doing?
He just doesn't know what game he's
That's
doing.
on me, guys. Yeah, that's
Listen,
on
can
me.
we get back to the picks? Paul's getting Paul anymore.
This is definitely a Friday show.
This is great.
Paul, are you mad, bud?
No, but like Quinn just said, I still have to go set you up at your Struthers and Southern game.
Oh, it's okay. It's just business, baby. It's just business.
That's probably copyrighted. Now
Yeah,
we're
the
gonna get a
Yankees
cease and
losing, what,
desist.
14 of their last 19? Just business, baby.
All right, Mikey's
Hey,
a little
you're still
fired up
talking
because he's
about
got
him, so that's
Springfield
all that
tonight.
matters.
Calm down. Hazmat suit. Nobody. No.
Hey,
Let's go. Second game, Boardman versus Ursuline. I'm going to go. Oh man, this is the game of the night. To me, this is the game of the night. I'm gonna go Boardman just because it's at home. EB.
Dude, I don't even know. That's tough.
That's the biggest game of the night. I got it. I mean,
I'm just gonna back my boy Donnie Riccatelli. I'm going Boardman.
Paul,
Boardman.
JB,
Spartans.
Q,
Earth one.
McNuggy on. There you go.
Go.
Oh, me? I think I'm going to go with Ursuline on this one.
The U.
Yeah, I just figured. Silvesco is all about blowouts tonight. Spartans by 100. Homer.
Hey, I'm going with Shannon. Spartans by 100.
Ty.
I'm gonna say Ursuline this one.
Okay, so a pretty even split from the panel. Let's go to Brookfield versus Garfield. I'm going to go Brookfield. DB.
Brookfield.
Paul.
Brookfield.
JB.
Brookfield.
Quinn.
Brookfield.
McNuggies.
Brookfield.
Mac
The
Nuggies.
Deep Man.
Ooh.
They're good.
Homer.
Hey, they're good, but they aren't Brookfield. Going with Brookfield.
TB.
Brookfield.
All right. Look at this. Sylvester is all over the place. The field by 100. Like we're picking Tiger Woods. Camel Newton Falls. Ty, start us off.
Let's say Newton Falls.
Homer.
Sticking with Ty, Newton Falls.
Mac.
Camel.
Nuggies.
Newton Falls.
Q.
Newton Falls.
JB.
Newton Falls.
Paul.
Camel.
EB.
I'm just shocked that Mac picked against the Falls, man. So now I'm like questioning myself.
You've seen his loyalty, right?
He's not loyal to anything, EB. We've been over this.
Can't trust him.
He's loyal to YSN. That's all that matters.
That's
so I'm
true.
going to go Newton Falls.
All right, I'll take the Falls as well. Canfield versus New Philly. This is going to be a good one. I'm surprised Richie's not on here. Richie loves his picks. I'm going to go.
Richie's leading after 2 weeks, and he's not here.
That's
so
not
he's
good.
all
That's going to
behind.
hurt. It goes to wins and losses is what counts. I'm not doing this percentage crap. Give me Cardinals. Give me the Cardinals. I know they're up against New Philly, and basically New Philly looks like New England, but give me the Cardinals because I love what Coach Pavlansky's doing. EB.
New Philly.
Cardinals.
JB.
New Philly.
Q.
New Philly.
Wow, 2 weeks in a row picking against your guys. Nuggies.
I mean, I saw New Philly beat Steubenville last year. I believe it was.
What happened to their mic?
I don't know, but he
No
picked
idea.
Canfield.
Mac.
Yeah.
Okay, Homer.
Oh, my bad. I'm not texting. I'll go with New Philadelphia here. I've been waiting for this game all week.
Ty.
New Philly.
Okay. Mooney versus East. Ty, go ahead.
I'm gonna say Mooney in this one.
Homer.
Mooney.
Mac.
Mooney.
Nuggies.
East.
Wow.
He's trying to make up ground here. Q.
Mooney.
JB.
Mooney.
Paul.
Mooney.
EB.
Mooney.
Mooney here as well. Columbiana versus Valley. Now, this one, I think, guys, is going to be closer than people think. I think it's going to be more interesting than people think. You've got speed versus power. Speed of Valley, power of Columbiana. Valley's been close. I'm going to try Valley.
I'm going to take Coach Bo in the Clips.
Yeah.
What's that?
Coach Bo in the Clips.
Okay. Paul.
Valley.
JB.
Columbiana.
Q.
Can I just pick Steve Leslie for everything? I'm picking Clippers.
The hell was that?
Clippers.
Nuggies.
Columbiana.
Mac.
Valley.
Homer.
Columbiana.
Ty.
Columbiana.
Crestview versus LeBray. It is at Crestview, and it is first responders and military appreciation. I'm taking the Rebels. EB.
I'm going to go with the Rebs, especially with it being at home.
Crestview.
JB.
Crestview.
Q.
Crestview.
Mac.
The View.
Nuggies.
I picked Crestview week 1 and it backfired. I'm going to try him again, Crestview.
Homer.
Keep it rolling, Crestview.
Ty.
Give me the View.
East Liverpool is at St. Clairsville. Give me the Potters. EB.
Ooh, that's a tough one. We'll go Potters.
I'm sorry, Paul.
That's okay. St. Clairsville.
JB.
St. Clairsville.
Q.
Liverpool.
Mac.
What's their mascot name? St. Clairsville.
I think it's the
Red
Red
Devils?
Devils.
I'm going with them.
That's okay. We could have said anything right there. What would you have done? They're the corn fritters.
Then I would have went the Potters.
Oh, okay. All right. Nuggies.
Liar.
I gotta go Clairsville.
All right, Homer.
Yep, St. Clairsville.
Ty.
Potters.
This ought to be an easy one for somebody on the panel. Hubbard versus Lakeview. Let's
Is
go
anybody
with Ty
picking
Bartel.
Is anybody picking Lakeview? Let's just.
Yeah, but yeah.
Nah, I'm going Hubbard.
Hubbard. Oh, Jeff.
Psych.
Okay. Everybody's taking these. Guys.
Good talk, JB.
Spell psych.
Yeah, spell psych. Can't use it if you can't spell it.
SIKE.
Ooh.
We already heard Quinn even say it. How did you?
No, he was talking. He said sick. He was saying sick.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah,
We heard you say it.
he didn't say anything.
You're projecting into what
He
they
didn't
call
say
a
anything,
microphone,
dog.
and you still got it wrong.
It's not my fault. Quinn spelled it.
Okay.
Spell Eagles.
You really stumped him with that one. Oh my god.
AGLES.
Well done. Well done. All right.
Fucking McNuggies.
I didn't actually think about it though. Was the great part. You're just like.
It was okay.
What was it? All right. We're
You're
moving
more-
on. We're moving on. Jackson Milton versus Sebring. Let's go with.
This is Billy Mack's game.
Yeah, let's start with Billy Mack.
All right.
Jackson Milton.
Nuggies.
I'm gonna side with the Mac. Jackson Milton.
Homer.
Jackson Milton.
Ty.
Give me Jackson Milton.
Q.
Milton.
JB.
Milton.
Paul.
Jackson Milton.
EB.
Jackson Milton.
I'm going against everybody. Give me the Trojans.
I knew it because you're gonna try to
man.
sneak a win. You're gonna sneak a win on it.
You're just not a Johnny Cash man.
and you're gonna feel the effects Billy felt last night.
I'm going to Jackson. Johnny
All right.
Cash.
Letonia, Lisbon. This is a big one for Poe. It's the Spaghetti Bowl, as they call it. I'm taking Letonia. EB.
The Bears.
Paul.
Letonia.
JB.
Latonia.
Q.
Lisbon. Let's go.
Nuggies.
Letonia.
Mac.
What he said.
Homer.
I saw Roman Ferry on campus today. Gotta go with Letonia.
His brother's playing.
Yeah, but I saw Roman.
Oh,
so
okay. I see what you're saying. I was like, wait a minute. He's not playing. He's not playing.
Dude, if he was, he'd probably have like 400 rushing yards. The dude's jacked.
Yeah, his brother's pretty big, too. Ty.
Bears.
All right. Liberty and Champion. We'll take a break after this. This game, programming note, will be provided by Champion, as a matter of fact. It'd be absolutely free on the network. So if you want to check it out, we will have that game for you in addition to our other games, but it will not cost you a single penny, courtesy of the great folks at the Champion School District. Let's go. Let's start with Ty.
I'm gonna go Champion.
Homer.
Champion.
Nuggies.
Champion.
Mac.
The Flashes.
Q.
Champion.
JB.
Champion.
Paul.
Champion.
EB.
Champion.
Everybody pick Champion, so you know I got to pick Liberty. We'll do that again. Give me Liberty or give me death.
Hey.
Craig's gonna
What
drop.
a segue on that one. Look at you.
We will take a break. We'll be back, and we'll finish off our picks and talk a little bit of sports as well. It's the G. Burbik Farms. What's your beef? Plenty of beef to go around today, I'm sure. We'll have all that and more right here on the YSN Power Hour, provided by the sponsors in this commercial break.
Hello, I'm Greg Berbick with Burbik Farms. For the last 100 years, my family has farmed in the Columbiana and Mahoning counties. I began raising cattle in 1996 with the goal of providing a better product for you and your family on the dinner table. Our grass-fed and grain-supplemented Black Angus beef are raised with no hormones, steroids, or antibiotics. We're known for our hometown-friendly service and incredible tasting products. We're locally owned and have customers across the tri-state area. Our products go from our farm to your family. Stop by our farm on New Buffalo Road or visit us on the web at gburbikfarms.com. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. Burbik Farms, it just tastes better.
21
Good evening,
News.
and thank you for joining us.
Let's get right to our top More experienced reporters. A new Wilmington restaurant.
GM Lordstown.
Telling more local stories.
We'll look at
Baby
efforts
boy
to
is
curb
recovering from a broken.
Around our
Good
valley.
afternoon. We are here in Youngstown, right up.
Because you expect
It's important for everyone. No place like home.
more local news.
In Mercer County Court.
become life-threatening.
21 News is our valley's #1 local news.
Welcome home to a home made homier with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. Inspiration starts at BairdBrothers.com and is turned into reality when high-quality hardwoods are delivered right to your home. Baird Brothers has the latest design trends, shiplap and skinny lap interior siding, antique oak rustic flooring, and, well, you'll find them all at BairdBrothers.com. Ordered easily, delivered conveniently, enjoyed comfortably. BairdBrothers.com.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the YSN Power Hour. The first half hour brought to you by Channel 21 WFMJ, proud partners of YSN. Make sure you watch Dana and the whole crew of the Channel 21 sports team tonight for all your highlights of all your great games. You can watch them here on YSM in their entirety, and of course you can watch them on the Audible Call with Mike Ackelson and Nick Zeronis, and then you can watch the great highlights and unbelievable videography at Channel 21 WFMJ at about, 11 o'clock or somewhere like that. So make sure you give them some love. They do a great job to make sure that we're well taken care of during the week. All right, boys, we finished up with, what was that last one? Champion Liberty, correct?
Yep.
So we are on to Louisville and Akron St. Vincent St. Mary's. I am taking Louisville. I have been impressed the last 2 weeks. Games shouldn't have been close, and the Leopards have earned their spots. Get it? At the top of my rankings. Let's go with EB. Shut up, Paul.
That's a tough one. I'm going to go St. V's.
St. V's.
Two St. V's. What is going on?
On the cricket.
That thing will kill you.
You should see this cricket, DJ. It is 6 feet tall.
All right, I'm coming back. Hang on.
Hurry up, dude. Hurry up.
We'll kill it.
Hurry up, DJ.
All right, Billy Mack and I are cowboying this, so let's keep going, guys. I think we're at Paul.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
All right. What do you got? Buggies.
All right, so we're going to start here. I know nothing about Akron, St. Vincent, St. Pete, so I'm just going to go Louisville on this one.
It's St. V's.
I don't get it because they're losing.
You know the school LeBron James went to?
That's that school?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did he go to there to play basketball or football?
Both.
Oh, okay, you're right. He did play both. But hey, how long ago did you do that?
Doesn't
Like an all-time wide receiver.
I don't care. I'm probably going to lose this game. I really don't care.
I just tried to give you an out.
No.
You could change the rule for that. St. Vincent, St. Mary.
Homer.
Can't do it. Got to go with Louisville here. We hate St. V's and Hubbard.
I'll bet anything against LeBron. Straight up.
Ty
Bartel.
I'm taking the house that LeBron built, St. Vincent St. Mary.
St. Vincent St. Pete's. Come on, guys.
All right, the box of crickets over there. What do you guys?
Dude, I killed that
Massive,
son of a bitch. I did it.
Irish by 1,000.
I'm with Quinn. Same thing.
It's nice to see this Enterprise truck just back into the Family Dollar across the street.
See, I told you it's easy to start.
Nobody's allowed to sit by that window anymore.
Nah, DJ. Well, what was the choice B is allowed to be.
About it, and then he's the one staring.
All right, there we go. Louisville versus Waterloo. This game's on Saturday, so kind of an early pick here. I'm going. Oh, for what? The Louisville?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're saying it's his game.
All right, let's start with Betos because I think we're all going to pick against him here.
All right, go ahead, Jeff.
Louisville.
Quinn?
Louisville.
I'll take Louisville as well. EB?
Same.
Paul?
Yep.
Nuggies?
Waterloo.
Yeah.
Louisville.
Just to pick against Jeff.
Homer?
Louisville.
Ty?
Louisville.
I think I realized at this point missing a week was pretty crucial last week.
Hey, Denise, it's called Fitch. And with the Cheney with the 8.
Yeah, the Fitch Cheney game will be broadcast tonight.
Ditch Caney.
Ditch Caney.
Ditch Caney.
I thought it said Dick Cheney, and I was like, wait a minute. But no,
Even
the Fitch
Cheney's got
Cheney
it.
game will be. Let's not make fun of our fans. Let's try. I mean, keep it to Betos.
Yeah, let's make fun.
Yeah, we will have the Fitch Cheney game here.
And then match Paul's AOS internet.
Who else needs to pick this game? Is that it?
But he doesn't have that anymore.
What is with you, McNuggies? Like you are on fire today.
He's just all excited.
My team won 49-0 last night. And then all my fantasy guys went off in the Thursday.
You guys just win one game at Beaver Local and think you guys could celebrate it like a Super Bowl win.
We got you. All right, Jeff, take it easy. Yes, Denise, we got you. Don't worry about it.
Jeff just doesn't know what it feels like to win the big games. So,
Really, I went to South Range. What big game has Beaver Local had in the last 10 years?
49-0 against Creek last night.
Oh, that's it? That's all you got? That's all you got?
That's all I need.
Thank you.
Break out the mug,
That's all you
DJ.
said. That's literally what you
That's all I
said.
need.
Thank you. Thank you. You guys, when you play a relevant game in the next 15 years, come talk to South Range. How about that?
All right.
And who beat you guys in the scrimmage every year we play? Every year in Springfield at South Range. I'm
Who
sorry.
beat you in a scrimmage?
Are you really South Range scrimmage? Beaver Local. Who won?
Can we get back to these?
Who beat you in thumb wrestling in 2004?
Hey, I'm just. He opened up. I'm just gonna
We're going back to.
Won the Ram Truck Film Wrestling Contest in the backyard of Jeb Betos' parents'
All
house.
right.
Mute him.
All
Just
right,
mute him.
here's what we're doing.
Mute
We're
him.
going mute,
Go get him, Jeff.
Mute.
removed.
Thanks.
All right.
They went
So
in their
here's what we're doing. All right. We are on to. This is Mineral Ridge Western Reserve. I am going to take. Let's make things interesting. I'll take Ridge. EB, who do you have?
I thought about that one too, but since you picked Ridge, I'm gonna go reserve.
Okay. Paul.
Reserve.
Let's bring Mac and Nuggies back in. Mac.
I was just about to text the group chat Mineral Ridge, so I'll pick them.
Western Reserve.
Ty.
Oh, this one's hard. Blue Devils.
Homer.
Going with Ridge.
JB.
Western Reserve.
And Q.
Reserve.
Yes, we are talking about a scrimmage. That's exactly what we're talking about, or what we were talking about. We got people laughing. Naturally, that's what we're good at. Ackelson's asking where the
It's
cookies
the ice
are.
cream truck.
Those got to be gone by now.
Nope,
It's
they're
the
not.
ice cream truck.
They're hidden.
Icebox.
All right. He's ejected.
Carrie's
That's
coffin.
two. And yes,
I love it.
This broadcast has gone tragical.
Carrie's on fire today.
100%. All right. McNuggies, you going to behave yourself? You going to behave yourself? Sure. All right. He's back in. All right. Poland Gerard.
Lord, is anybody picking Gerard?
Yeah, just for that, I will. Gerard.
Ooh.
You know what? I'll pick Gerard as well.
He's picking Gerard as well.
Gerard.
If you can hear him on mine.
Gerard.
All right. Let's go.
Anybody else?
Can I pick a tie?
Poland across the board, it looks like. And Ty and Homer's got push.
I think you got to give him like 5 points then for that if he picks a tie, and that's what happens.
It's be a lightning delay in the third quarter with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left.
And they're not allowed to play tomorrow.
Nope, never playing again.
Edison versus Barnesville. I will take Edison. EB.
Edison.
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 Jesus.
Edison.
Sorry. Stockholm.
Edison.
I slept on them back-to-back weeks. Can't do it again. Go Cats.
Edison.
I'm gonna be alone. Barnesville. Watched them play last week.
Wow. We'll see in a little bit.
That's a team that shot themselves in the foot one too many times. I don't think they do it tonight.
Salem versus Carrollton. Right? That's right, right? Yeah. Who'd they play last week? Canton South. That's what it was. Okay. Give me.
Hold on. Edison. How many people picked Barnesville? Just Mike, right?
Just me.
Yep, just Mike.
All right, we're good.
Salem versus Carrollton. Give me the Quakers. EB.
Same, Quakes.
Quakers.
Me and Quinn both got Salem.
Quaker Oats.
Homer.
I got Carrollton.
Salem.
The Quakers of Salem.
Here we go. This one is going to be, I think, a slobber knocker, as my good friend Paul Munson says. South Range versus Niles. Raiders.
Ditto. Dorados.
Do I have to say it?
I mean, if you'd like.
No, it's a no-brainer.
Okay.
South Range, both for me and Quinn.
He talks for you now.
I like
Quinn?
how he's talking for him now too. He's just put a little hand by.
We just
his
have the
side like
same
a
pick,
puppet.
so it's okay for just.
You have gone full puppet, JB.
He's like
I'll jump on ship with you, Paul. I'll take Raiders.
Oh, I see what he did. That's a pun.
Yep, I'm sticking with them. South Range.
Doratus.
Niles.
Wow. All right, Billy Mack.
We can't put these two together.
No. Well, you can't put Mikey with anybody after he wins a big game because his head is huge.
Springfield versus McDonald. We'll do that one first.
Yep.
I'm going to say Springfield.
The Tigers.
Paul?
I got to go with him too.
Cricket box.
In Springfield too.
Oh, now Quinn's talking for both of them. Tie.
Springfield.
Homer.
Springfield has not lost a regular season game since September 21st, 2018. That's changing tonight. Give me the Blue Devils, baby.
Wow.
Oh, and he's got props.
All
Got
day.
a jersey and everything.
He's got props. Oh, no. He lulled us to sleep like a little baby, and then he just spiked us like Gronk.
Jamie,
Man,
where'd
this
you get
Adidas
that jersey
feels
from?
good. I got to tell you.
Whose is that?
Ryan Scala, quarterback from 2 years ago.
Did you borrow that or like?
Yes, I did.
Very cool.
Just for today?
Yes.
That's impressive. That is very
He's
impressive.
been waiting the whole time for that one.
He has. It's
So
been.
he can pull the jersey off.
That's
What,
right.
what happens if we forgot to go over that game? Would you have?
I would have had to bring it back sometime. Maybe I'd have started my own stream and just started talking about it.
Oh, we don't like that. I don't like that at all. McNuggies box down below.
You know what? Just for what Jamie did, I'm gonna go with him and McDonald.
Oh wow! And you're
Just
calling the game.
Springfield.
I mean, I know Springfield's gonna win, but I'm just gonna pick it just to go with Jamie.
We're starting with McNuggies down there. We're gonna go Southern Local East Palestine. Matt.
This is actually a really tough one. I think I'm gonna have to go with Rich Wright and Southern Local on this one. Tough game. Pick.
Okay.
It's not that tough. Southern Local.
Homer.
Southern Local.
Tie.
Southern Local.
Yeah, the Indians.
Yep.
Yep.
Southern Local, by the way.
Wow. EB.
Yeah, we'll go Southern.
Give me my boys. Give me my boys. Right meow. I'm going to. Like, listen, I had a nice conversation with Tony last night. Let's go. Let's go. Bulldogs. Forward Bulldogs, as they say here in East Palestine. Let's go Struthers Jefferson, or as some think, Struthers and Southern. I'm going to take Struthers. Either way.
Struthers, the same.
I think this actually would be a really good game. So for Jeff and Rob tonight, this should be actually a pretty good game because Jefferson's on the up. So, but I still got to give it to Struthers. They're going to be at home. So,
Aiden Hall. That's all you need to say.
That's it.
JB and Q.
Struthers.
Ty.
Give me the Cats.
Homer.
Man, this one's so tough for me because I've been high on Jefferson all week. I just don't think they can stop Aiden Hall, so I'm going with Struthers.
Lakeview almost did.
Nuggies.
Yeah, Lakeview can't score.
Aiden Hall.
Nuggies. All right. You got to let him talk too, Mac.
He's like,
I gotta control the mute button. He likes to go.
he's like
and then
30
go
feet
crazy.
away from the microphone, too. What did McNuggies say?
Struthers.
Thank you.
Okay, we are down to our final three, correct, Paul?
Yes, West Branch, JFK, and Wellsville.
All right, so we got United versus Wellsville at United. It is senior night, and the Eagles have been flying high. I like Wellsville, but I can't do it. I got to go Golden Eagles.
Games at Wellsville.
No, it's not.
You sure?
I'm positive.
All right. Well, Gary knows where he's going, so that's fine. I have that game at Wellsville. At least our schedule says it's at Wellsville.
Who's scheduled?
Let's see what Joe Idol says.
Right back, guys.
I love when Paul is ever like proven to be wrong because it's always just all right.
Yeah, it says United.
Just so prideful. It's just, all right, yeah.
Let's go. Come on.
What?
What's
What's the scenario?
I read my sheet wrong. Don't worry about it. We're fine.
You know where it's right, though, Paul.
Yeah, it's right where it should, and it's right here. It's right here. I just happened to mix two things up when I wrote it down.
Oh, so you had trouble reading?
Poor Paul.
Don't you make fun of JB for that sometimes?
I made fun of you. I made fun of you last week for it. So you know what? Karma's a bitch. I understand that. It came back to get me too.
United versus Wellsville. I'm taking the Golden Eagles. EB, who do you got?
Untied.
Oh, I get it. All right, Paul.
Jesus. Wellsville.
Why are you mad?
Nothing.
Because that whole being at United changed your pick?
No, I still was picking Wellsville either way. So
you're taking Wellsville?
Yeah, I just said that.
Okay, I didn't even listen to you.
I know.
Shocker. JB, Q.
United for both.
Ty.
United.
Homer.
United.
Mac. Nuggies.
First off, that only works for one other different school. United, though.
Wait, this one?
Yep.
That's United U right there. That's the United U.
I don't care.
That's on their helmet.
They did it first.
You guys can have the Shamrock.
I'll give you this. This can be Ursuline's U.
Oh. Mike.
Golden Eagles.
It wouldn't have been funny if he said Tigers right there.
If I said Tigers, I'm getting in my car and I'm heading up to Springfield right now.
Mac, you picked, right?
Yeah, we're done.
All right, Warren JFK versus Conneaut. Britt Taylor will have the call tonight. Oh, man, it's been a while since I've been this impressed with a team. Warren JFK.
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 Senator.
Same for both.
Ty.
JFK.
Hunter.
JFK.
Kennedy.
JFK.
I thought it said Hunter Thompson for a second. I don't know why. West Branch versus Alliance. West Branch.
The Branch.
Yep, Warriors.
Alliance.
West Branch.
West Branch.
Homer.
Alliance, the Aviators. Jeff's favorite word.
I don't know anything about Alliance. I know they have a good baseball team, but I'll go West Branch.
We'll go Alliance on this one.
And that concludes our picks for week 3.
All right.
We got some kind of picks all over the board. I like that. You know what really drives people nuts is that they think we're picking against, like, legit picking against them, like, with our hearts, and we want to root for them. No, these are nothing personal.
Well, like I said, I was glad to motivate Beaver Local last night.
They're fighting right now. You just can't hear it. So, all right.
We mainly picked a lot of home teams.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I think there's a lot. But if you listen to Ron Potesta from 12 to 3 every day, right here on ysnlive.com, he says this is a big week for upsets. So there's a lot of disparity of what can happen. There can be a big swing, and especially with Richie not picking, what do we do there?
Hey, sorry for your loss, Richie.
You got to show up. You got to show up. So
you got to show up to win it.
Must be raining.
Richie Reyna. That's really it. That was really the majority of our show. We have to do the G Burbik Farms What's Your Beef? But a couple programming notes. I do want to say, guys, it is $9.99 for games tonight. There is one free on the agenda, and it is Champion. So if you're going to watch the Champion game, you can watch it absolutely free, courtesy of the Champion School District. We appreciate them so much for allowing us to kind of lean on them a little bit and be able to broadcast this live. And if you don't feel like paying $9.99, if you don't want one game specifically, you can have all of them for free on the YSN Audible call with Mike Ackelson, Nick Zeronis. They will have the action, and the Mikeettes will be back there and calling out games left and right, and we will try to get you as many touchdowns as possible as we can tonight. We just keep breaking record after record after record, week after week after week, and week 3 is not going to be any different. So excited for all of that. The majority of faces,
everybody. I was
Except
just going
you.
to say, everybody on the panel tonight has a game.
Except you.
Well, I'll be at a game, but I mean, yeah, you're right.
Imagine that.
Let's we got him back on the show today. Like, why don't we do a Yankee update with
we should send Paul down to Wellsville for that game.
That is a really, really good idea. Let's have Yankee update with Jeff Bezos.
Hello, everybody. This is the Yankees update. How's it going? You know what? There's not really an update to give. Yes, the
Yankees stink.
Billy, mute your mic. Yes, the Yankees are struggling, obviously. Okay, this is how it is. It is what it is. But you keep talking about them. That's the bad thing. You know, even the Yankees, when the Yankees suck, you all keep talking about them. So I'm gonna love it as a Yankees fan because you can't get the name out of your mouth. You got to talk about them when they're bad, and you got to talk about them when they're good. It's like the Patriots. The Patriots the same way. You had to talk about them when they were 1-2 going against Cincinnati the one year. You had to talk about them because it was the Patriots. Keep feeding the Yankees. Yes, they're bad. We know that. I know that. Water injuries happen. That's fine. Happens to the best teams. Trust me. I talked to a guy on Saturday at the bar. There is no way that Tampa Bay can play this good for 162 games. Ain't no way. It's a 60-game sprint. They're a very good 60-game baseball team. They're going to get bounced in the playoff anyways because they can't play well in the playoffs.
Who are they going to get bounced by? The Yankees when they have to play him? 1 versus 8?
Paul. Hey, Paul. Easy. When's the last time the Atlanta Braves won anything? I'll wait for it.
I don't know. They just smacked
It's like
49
people
runs
the
the other day.
same way, Paul. Your team's half-ass good because they just don't have any young talent. Okay, Yankees.
Half-ass good. They're leading their division. They just won
Yankees
29-9 the other day.
We'll be good when they won the World Series next year.
Wait, Paul, don't brag about beating up on the Marlins. That's just bad tact.
I'm not bragging about beating up on the Marlins.
It's because you didn't beat up on the Marlins, number one.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
You're done. Yankee update done.
Jeff, do you need some water for all that salt? Because that's all that I got out of
No,
that.
there's no salt. There's no salt. I get it. It happens. But you guys, and every day in the text message, it's the same thing. Well, the Yankees suck. Yeah, keep talking about them.
Billy?
They're the biggest market in baseball. There's no other bigger market than the New York Yankees. There's
and
no
one game over 500.
Can we get a shout out right here too? Jamie, and he follows up with what a guy, Jace Markle, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, he's
Jamie
not wrong.
got a fan club today.
He does. He brought it on
Yeah.
Fridays. I'm
You
really
know what?
excited.
I had to promote it because I knew I was pulling out the jersey. So
I'm really interested, Paulie. I mean, I think you got it all.
It's gone now.
It's gone. Okay. Also, it is time for the G. Berbick Farms What's Your Beef? Let's start with that bottom frame down there. You guys have too much light down there, it looks like.
You know, despite how I've acted today with the big head after the 49-0 loss, I really don't have any beefs today. It was a great night last night with the 49-0 win. Should be a great night tonight. We should have a good game with Springfield and McDonald. Couldn't ask for anything better right now.
Okay.
My beefs with Paul still the same as yesterday. Splitting up the excitement crew, Jeff and I. Thanks, appreciate that.
We should get Steve on here for a beef.
Oh, I'm sure he's got plenty. Dude's got
Piling on.
oh cow. All right, Homer, you're up.
I guess I got a beef with Lakeview. You know, Hubbard looking to make it 3 years in a row with a big dub over the Bulldogs. Should be a good game for me and Romo. Probably not the biggest game on the network, though. That's going to be McDonald's upset against the Springfield Tigers. Hammer it.
Wow. All right, hammer down. We're on to Ty Bartell. What do you got, big man?
Jeff, I really do. I respect the fact that you are loyal to the Yankees, but I don't know. I guess my beef is going to be you sitting there complaining about everyone talking about the Yankees. I don't know, man. You're not going to hear any violins from me. They got the biggest payroll in baseball. They could practically buy a championship, and all they bought themselves is one game over 500. So I don't know what those big contracts to Stanton and Garrett Cole are getting you right now.
Uh-oh.
My beef is with people that don't know facts. Hey, Ty, go look it up. They're the 15th most salary in baseball. 15th. Go look it up.
That's
Get him,
not true.
Jeff. Get him, Jeff.
You
got
think
any more?
15?
Good.
That's just a lie.
Wow.
I think we might have a guest beef over here too.
Okay.
Nope, Steve's not coming. All right,
All
never mind. I don't have beef today.
To Google itself, MLB opening day payrolls. Number one, the New York Yankees at $110,852,878.
I would just make something up like that, Jeff. Look,
Yeah, I was looking at like 2015 or something.
I don't want fucking.
Can I get a mic so I can scream into
All right,
it?
Jeff's out. See you guys.
Give it to Ty. Give Ty his moment. He wants the mic.
Hang on. Ty, you want it? Go ahead.
I want the mic like Jeff had when he screamed at me saying they are the 15th most payroll in baseball. I don't know who else would have more than them. Maybe the Dodgers, but what are you talking about, Jeff? I was just letting them go.
All right. Quinn, you want to give your
Jeff's done. Jeff's done.
Yeah, Jeff's out. We
Yeah, Jeff-
heard.
Literally.
I don't have any beef today, but I just want to give a shout out to my parents. It's their anniversary. So
There you
happy
go.
anniversary, Mom and Dad. Thank you for everything, and I hope you get this eventually.
Happy anniversary. Nice job there, young man. Great job. All right. Paul Munson, I believe the floor is yours.
Yeah, no real beef today. I'm ready to go. I'm good.
That was a bummer. All right. Tragically, EB.
I thought about this one today. My beef is with getting back to September 12th, 2001, especially after watching some NFL last night and, the remembrance of 9/11. There's a lot of divide, and I know there's a lot of opinions and everything in the world that doesn't necessarily mean education, but I miss the days where, that event happened and we all came together. It didn't matter your race, your religion, who you believed, what you liked. And I think sometimes we get caught up in the world and what it is today. And my beef is that we need to get back to being the one nation under God, united together, that can really conquer anything. And sometimes I think we get away from that. And the great thing with sports is that brings us all together. And let's not lose sight of that. Whether it's the team that you root for, you root against, it's something that brings us together. So let's continue to be that nation.
I love it. That's kind of a dial into where I'm at as well. It is September 11th. There is a lot of things being said by a lot of people, and naturally, if we could just figure out that we're all Americans and we're all on the same kind of team here, things would be a little bit better. And EB couldn't have said it any better. September 12th was one of the best days in American history because we all came together as one. So USA all the way, and we're proud to be an American-made company. with an American-made, motto and an American-made dream, and we're living it right here at YSN. So on behalf of all of us, to all of you, we are proud to be Americans, where at least we know we're free. We are absolutely thankful and grateful for those who defend our freedoms each and every day in whatever way that is, and we thank them with our whole hearts. So thank you on behalf of all of us. Have a happy Friday wherever you go, wherever you tune in. Make sure it's right here on YSN. Don't forget, 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock tonight, the Audible Call with Mike Ackelson, Nick Zeronis, and the Mikeettes. But right now, coming up in just a few minutes, you have got an unbelievable show on Full Court Press. So make sure, if you're not ready for that, make sure you go grab something cold to drink and something warm to eat, because you're going to need it, because those guys are going to keep you entertained for the next hour and a half. We'll see you on Monday with all the outcomes of this weekend. So long, everybody.